is one of the better offensive takedown guys we have in the UFC, DC, and if anyone is well-equipped to speak to this, it is you. The opponent knows what's coming. At least to this point in the UFC, no one's been able to stop him.
He just has to keep him away, because the moment this guy gets close enough to either grab a leg or make body contact, now you're in trouble. He has a knowledge and an understanding of position from a lifetime of just all grappling, judo, wrestling, sambo. He does it all, and he has just so many ways to get you to the floor. This guy once told me that if he can get your leg, he's going to finish. Because he's going to give you so many things to think about, you will not be able to process and keep up with him, and eventually you're on the mat. It's unbelievable to watch him apply that knowledge to the mixed martial arts.
And as the wrestlers say, this is not a guy you want anywhere near your bracket.
No, you don't want him in the bracket.
Here we go. If you like fascinating stylistic matchups, perhaps this one is for you. We have got a decorated BJJ practitioner here, and a lot of no-gi success. So most people believe that as he crosses into the UFC and gets deeper in his MMA career, he's going to realize a lot of success.
Well, that translates. You know, the no-gi is what translates to mixed martial arts. The gi jiu-jitsu is very good. It's very good to develop and learn it. But the no-gi relates more to fighting than anything. The no shirt, the no nothing to grab. This guy is so good on the ground and so good at no-gi jiu-jitsu that he can apply it to mixed martial arts. That's why you see him get so many submission victories.
And at least when you're not wearing a gi, you can't get clock choked to sleep by your pajamas. So we'll see how it goes for him tonight, but there is no denying how good he is on the ground. And now our tail of the tape for this lightweight scrap. All right, now for the particulars, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a warrior. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Chase the Dream Hooper.
Herb Dean, third party in the octagon tonight. All right, here we go. Another big night for the MMA leader from Las Vegas, Nevada's T-Mobile Arena. Had several moments in this building. I can think of one.
It was a big one for me at UFC 226. But John, also UFC 200, I got this man across the cage from Anderson Silva in that arena. This is a place where big fights happen. And tonight, you get to stand amongst the legends at the T-Mobile Arena.
Just out of range with the big right hand. Well, the wisdom coming in was that he'd want to get this fight to the ground. That'll help. Early takedown is good. Oh, that looks tight to me. It's locked in. Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow. That is great submission defense. He's got that arm triangle. Watch him pass to the opposite side. It looks real tight. He'll drop his weight trying to finish his technique.
Oh, somehow he gets out. Fantastic submission, D. Well, he's in a compromising spot here, DC. You got to figure out a way to get back to your feet. All right, so he's sort of turtled up here. Not great body language. Perhaps he's trying to bait him in a little bit. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground.
Great shot from the top position. He's got to be careful here.
Moving his head on the ground here, avoiding a lot of these big shots. Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted. He's been beaten.
Can't get it. Good awareness by the defensive fighter.
Big ground and pound. That was nice. He's got to start to get to the get-up process. Because everybody talks like you just get up, you don't. It's a process, right? You get to the underhook, you build to the elbow, then you start to gain height to get back to your feet.
Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here. Not there yet, but might get the submission here shortly.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep. There it is, now he's on the mount.
Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. Bottom fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
Another ground and pound strike lands.
In the half guard.
Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does. 5 minutes in the books.
Stop, stop, stop.
All right, great job last round. You won clearly. Take a deep breath, relax, and breathe. This round, I want you to start using your feet.
All right, a lot of highlights from which to choose over those previous 5 minutes, DC. A lot of good work on the ground.
You knew, John, going into the fight, that if he was able to get this fight to the floor, he would have the most success, and you saw it in that exchange. He was able to get posture, land some really good ground and pound as the round came to an end.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go with round 2. All right, different round, but same approach out of the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu fighter. I'm not sure if there is an injury, but his ground game is so strong, he hasn't made any effort to take the fight there.
I don't understand when you possess that skill, when you're so good on the ground and so strong in positions, he does such a great job of finding submissions. I don't know why he wouldn't spin the vast majority of the fight there. Tonight he is fighting a very confusing style of fight, and I just don't get it.
Oh, looks like he's got the arm isolated.
He's got it isolated, working towards the finish.
Oh, looks tight to me. Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
Fighter trying to pass here, ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground.
Using a lot of good movement.
Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through.
Oh, now he's going to find himself in a little more danger.
All right, so he gets back to his feet after that extended battle on the ground, and the crowd is loving it.
The crowd's going crazy because they appreciate, look at him attacking that guillotine.
And now some separation. Back to the single. Oh, in good position to rip off the Kimura here. Oh, that one looks really tight, DC. No, he's out. The fight's gonna continue.
Oh my goodness, I thought it was over. I thought this fight was over.
Making all these shots count. Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
All right, full guard here, DC. What does he need to do to improve position?
Well, he's got to start to build his posture, get some damage off, move the half guard, which in turn leads to more opportunities for advancement. But if you're on the bottom, you got to anticipate those movements the moment he tries to move to the next position. You build a shield, get back to your feet, or dig an underhook to try to get a reversal or a sweep.
All right, so he continues to use his jab effectively here, DC. He gets that hand to the target pretty quick.
I mean, just right away, blasting the jab after jab after jab. He's a phenomenal boxer with a vast understanding of fighting behind that educated jab.
All right, rubber guard for him now, DC. We haven't seen you lean on this knee.
No, I can't get those legs up there. Come on, man, look at these tree trunks. They don't go up around nobody's shoulders. I like to keep my feet on the ground, and I like to grind. That's what I'm known for. But this guy has that dexterity. He has that ability to throw up the rubber guard, to be able to threaten from a position where his opponent was trying to find safety. There are many, many attacks here. Let's see which one he chooses to go after.
down, control it. Don't be fast.
All right, so the takedown's the big storyline in that previous round. Let's look back at some of the highlights, DC, and got to be pretty discouraging to get grounded that many times in one round.
Oh, it's so discouraging because all you want to do is let your offense go, but every time you're getting dragged to the floor constantly. You're starting to get fatigued. He's starting to wear on you. Let's see what type of effect it takes on his offensive approach as the next round starts.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. All right, so here we go with the next round. Shades of your teammate Khabib Nurmagomedov in round one. That's some serious ground control.
Oh, absolutely. And the ground and pound starts with just tremendous control. And if you watch Khabib, just as we're watching this young man right now, they're always in control of the opponent's movements. So when the opponent goes left, they don't try to fight him and pull him back right. They just follow the hips. It's almost like they ride the wave. It's insane to watch a guy that has so much confidence in the top position, just knowing that wherever you go, I've got a trap set to secure you when you get there.
Oh, good ground and pound here. Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy.
Get them out here. You can't take all those unanswered strikes. They don't have to be that damaging.
Yeah.
You just got to move. Great job finding his shots from the top position.
Well, he is really starting to apply a lot of pressure here down the stretch. Not as much offense earlier in the fight. He is making up for lost time now. And he switches to southpaw. And he gets the single leg takedown. All right, well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Now maybe trying to get to a choke position here, DC. Landing strikes nicely here from top position.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Side control now.
Oh, nice. Beautiful ground strikes landed. Another strike gets through from the top position.
Posture up. Make sure he stays high.
All right, dominant position for him here. Full mount. If you're the bottom fighter, better start moving those hips, DC.
Oh, you got to start moving those hips. What you should do initially, right, is start to push at the knees. Push at the hips, create some distance, shrimp, and try to recollect half.
Lands a big elbow there. Oh, and mercifully, there's the horn. Plenty of action to digest in that round.
Don't worry about that. We're gonna move on. We got another round coming up. That's why we fight these things, all right? No problem. Hey, start working with you.
All right, a lot of highlights from which to choose over those previous 5 minutes, DC. Let's take a look at the replay.
Yeah, and for all the good that he did in that round, it was the punching that really led to him really taking control of the fight. He did a great job finding his shot over and over again.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Fourth round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, DC, here we go with our next round. It wasn't just the accuracy, it was the aggressiveness, the volume.
It was unbelievable to watch him be so active. The cardio, oh, he's stuck in the guillotine.
Oh, he got out. Now inside the closed guard.
And he's gonna try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips.
Big ground and pound. Great job changing the position and getting that reversal. Great defense by the defensive fighter.
These are big shots, and they're not glancing blows. When he's throwing, he is landing so clean that his head is starting off the mat.
Just over 3 minutes to go now.
What a beautiful jab landing there.
Look at the redness on his body there.
Oh, body kick attempt here, it's no good. Nice body shot there.
Oh, he jumped guillotine right away.
That guillotine is tight.
He's gonna go to sleep. It's over.
Oh, he got out.
Oh, he got out. He did a great job. He attacked the lock. He got pressure forward, then off to the side, rolled to his back to release that pressure.
And now he's got the back. Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
Gotta watch his neck. Yep, that guillotine's deep.
You gotta be kidding me, he's out. All right, feet on the hips here. Ground and pound strike there now.
Oh, good defense, yes.
Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there.
He passes the half. Great ground and pound by this man. Great job landing the strike from his back.
Well, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here.
Nice defense.
Buzzer sounds for the end of round 4, 20 minutes in the books.
Listen. We're gonna have to start doing something different. The wrestling has got to be more improved. We have to start.
All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
You ready to fight? Ready. Go.
Fifth and final round forthcoming. All right, so next round is underway after he came very close to submitting his opponent in that previous round.
He came very, very close to getting that finish, but he wasn't able to get that little extra squeeze to get the finish. But it's okay. Continue.
Right there, his opponent's wobble champ.
He's hurting bad. He cannot take another shot like that.
Oh, there we go.
He passed the half guard.
All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC.
And there you go, again, half guard.
All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
All right, he's got the full mount now. Is this one of the most dominant positions in MMA? Is that fair to say?
It's a very dominant position. It's one of the most ideal positions you can get to, especially if you are fighting someone that doesn't truly understand that they're not in as much danger as they are, because it's dangerous, but there are a lot of outs, and if a person isn't very understanding of that, then you can really, really put some damage on them.
This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way.
Well, he's got his back now.
Now he's going full mount.
2 minutes now to go in this one.
Oh, he got to the spot.
If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move. You got to shrimp. You got to get off on a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here. Takes his back.
Now he'll try to start attacking a rear naked choke from the top position.
Defensively, you can see fighting the arm here, but his opponent's got double hooks in, now under the chin.
Yeah, it's getting very tight now.
1 minute to go in the fight.
Now he's got good body position, yup.
"20 seconds to go in the fight." Ground and pound. The hammer. Mark Coleman will be proud. Back and forth action right till the final horn. What a tremendous finish to this one as we go the full 25 minutes. All right, so a lot to like over the distance of that fight tonight. Clearly, we think we saw one guy win the fight and largely got it done with the striking.
Yeah, he got it done with the striking. And that's exactly what he's known for. He's known as a guy that's so comfortable whenever he's in the stand-up. And that showed tonight as he truly outworked his opponent.
Official decision now in. The buff has it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score the contest 48-47, 48-46, and 48-46. For the winner by unanimous decision, Chase the Dream Hooper!
All right, congratulations to him. He is your winner by unanimous decision, and certainly a dominant performance here tonight.
Yeah, he did a great job of just dictating and controlling all the engagements of this fight. His opponent never really had an opportunity to lead the dance. He did that start to finish, and he wins a unanimous decision.